Zurubang, Ultimate Battle Royale of everything and more. Battle 14, Act 1. The arena opens. The dome crystallizes into existence with the sound of 1,000 wine glasses shattering in reverse. A cascading shink that pulls reality together like a zipper closing across dimensions. Below, the biome blooms. Violet Cove. Bioluminescent purple sand stretches toward obsidian cliffs. Phosphorescent tide pools glow like fallen stars. The water is warm, the air thick with salt and something sweeter. Alien flowers climbing the rocks. Zurubang floats above the arena, golden coat billowing, all forearms spread wide as his eyes scan the assembled millions. Ladies, gentlemen, and everything beautifully in between. Tonight we test whether love conquers all, whether chaos trumps order, and whether a very small fuzzy creature can survive being adorable in a death arena. The crowd roars. Millions upon millions, humans, aliens, gods, ghosts, cartoon characters, video game NPCs who somehow got tickets, all pressed together in stands that spiral into infinity. Presenting your fighters! Zurubang's voice booms across reality itself. F tier! From the world of Gremlins, Mogwai, adorable liability, walking Geneva Convention, please don't feed after midnight. A tiny ball of fur materializes in the violet sand, enormous ears twitching. It looks around with huge innocent eyes and chirps once. A sound so pure that 3 hardened warriors in the crowd immediately start crying. E-tier! From the time streams of Chrono Trigger, Gato! Animatronic entertainer, Millennium Fair's finest, surprisingly durable party bot. The robotic cat appears mid-pose, one paw raised triumphantly. Gears whir. His eyes light up green. They call me Gato, I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 points. He scans the arena, registers multiple hostiles, and his enthusiasm visibly dims. Another E-tier! From the Mushroom Kingdom of Super Mario Bros., Hammer Bro! Shell-backed artillery, Koopa Elite, surprisingly accurate nuisance. The Koopa soldier materializes, already reaching into his shell, pulling out a hammer that definitely shouldn't fit in there. He spots the Mogwai. He spots Gato. He makes aggressive turtle sounds and begins hopping side to side in that distinctive, irritating pattern. C-tier! From the mercenary battlegrounds of Team Fortress 2, Scout! Boston's fastest mouth, bonk enthusiast, I'm running circles around ya. Scout materializes, already running, scattergun in hand, headset askew. He skids to a halt, takes in the arena, the glowing sand, the cosmic audience, and grins so wide it nearly splits his face. Oh hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about! B-tier! From the dystopian streets of fascist England, from the shadows of V for Vendetta, Vendetta! The man behind the mask, 5th of November personified, theatrical revolutionary. He doesn't materialize, he emerges. One moment empty air, the next a sweeping black cape and that iconic white mask frozen in eternal smile. Vendetta removes his hat, bows to the crowd with impossible grace, and replaces it. Second B-tier, from the wasteland depths of Gachiakuta, Amo Empool, the Lady of Penta, scent of heartbreak, Love stories are the first step toward peace. The girl appears with her head tilted, that unsettling too wide smile already fixed in place. Her oversized boots leave strange ripples in the air as she takes her first step. S tier! From the universe of Dragon Ball, where gods fall and planets shatter like glass, Android 18! Dr. Gero's masterpiece, Krillin's better half, walking, extinction, event. Android 18 appears with her arms already crossed, blonde hair settling perfectly despite no wind. She surveys the competition with the expression of someone who's been asked to kill a mosquito with a nuclear warhead. Zurubang's eyes gleam. He chuckles, a sound like reality clearing its throat. And finally, WILDCARD! From the fractured psyche of the Marvel Universe, son of Charles Xavier, Legion! David Charles Haller, the Thousand Minds. Which one am I today? Legion doesn't appear. He fractures into existence. I'm David, he whispers. Then louder in completely different voice.
No, I am Jamal.
Then softer British. Actually, I believe I'm... His eyes flash gold. Neil! He screams, falls to his knees. The crowd doesn't cheer, the crowd holds its breath. Zurubang grins. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything beautifully in between, I present to you Battle 14. Act 2. Perception of the Fighters. Android 18 is scanning the competition with bored contempt. A robot cat, a turtle with hammers, some kid in a baseball cap. This is beneath me. Her eyes linger on Legion. Something about him pings her threat sensors. That one's broken. Dangerous broken or useless broken? Vendetta is also cataloging threats. The blonde woman radiates power. Avoid direct confrontation. The masked revolutionary appreciates the young woman's boots. Functional. The shattered man? Chaos incarnate. Useful if guided. Scout bounces on his heels, scattergun ready. Yo, 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 check it! We got a bunch of weirdos. Some chick who looks like she shops at Hot Topic and... He squints at Mogwai. Is that a freaking stuffed animal? Oh, this is gonna be easy, baby. Amo Empool tilts her head, smiling that too wide smile. She inhales deeply. So many smells. The fast boy smells like energy drinks and loneliness. The masked man smells like gunpowder and grief. The blonde woman... Her smile flickers. She doesn't smell like anything. How strange. Hammerbro adjusts his shell. Hammer the cat! Hammer the cat! Chants a small but passionate group in the Nintendo section. Gato strikes a pose. I am the cat with the plan, the groove and the tune, ready to dance under the violet moon! His eyes flicker, calculating survival odds. They are not good. Legion, David Haller, stands trembling, hands pressed to his temples. His eyes shift color every few seconds. Blue, yellow, red, black, white. Voices layer over each other. Kill them all. Run away. This is beautiful. Make them dance. Mogwai sits in the purple sand, enormous eyes reflecting the bioluminescence. It chirps. It has no idea what's happening. It is very, very cute. Act 3. Escalation. May the ultimate battle royale begin! Scout moves first, because Scout always moves first. He's a blur across the violet sand, scattergun raised, heading straight for the easiest target. Hey Fuzzy, say goodnight! But Vendetta intercepts him. A black cape sweeping from nowhere, knives flashing silver. The defenseless are not your quarry tonight, child. Scout dodges, barely, baseball bat swinging. What the? You some kind of ninja? I ate ninjas for breakfast. Do you? Vendetta's blade opens Scout's sleeve. Curious diet for someone who can't seem to catch one. Across the arena, Android 18 hasn't moved. She's watching Legion with growing irritation. The mutant is stumbling in circles, different voices escaping his mouth. Fight, 18 says flatly. Or don't, but stop being pathetic. Legion's head snaps toward her. His eyes are solid gold now. A new personality has surfaced, something old, something that remembers being worshipped. You dare command a god? Reality buckles. The sand around Legion transforms into screaming faces. The sky cracks. 18 raises an eyebrow. Finally. She blitzes forward, and Legion simply isn't there anymore. Teleportation. The god personality loves from 40 feet away. Oh, good, 18 says. It won't be boring. Meanwhile, Hammerbro has made a tactical decision, perhaps fan-induced. Target the robot cat. Hammers arc through the air with surprising precision. Hey now! Gato dodges the first barely. That's not very nice. I am programmed for entertainment, not clang. A hammer catches his shoulder, denting metal. Gato stumbles, but something clicks inside his chest. Combat protocols activating. His eyes flash from green to red. Not just entertainment! A compartment in Gato's belly springs open. A massive boxing glove on a spring-loaded piston rockets outward, catching Hammer Bro square in the shell. The Koopa goes flying, bouncing twice across the violet sand. They call me Gato, I have metal joints. The robot advances, piston retracting, already reloading. Today I beat you! Another punch launches, and earn 15 points. Hammerbro barely rolls aside. He's angry now, that distinctive Koopa rage when a plan goes sideways. He pulls two hammers simultaneously. Gato charges, glove extending, but Hammerbro uses his unpredictable RNG he learned from Super Mario Bros. 3. He goes left, right again, what a maneuver, and jumps. Gato seems a little confused. The boxing glove whistles beneath him, and at the apex of his arc, Hammerbro swings both hammers down onto Gato's head like a turtle-shaped god of war. Crunch! Gato's optical sensors crack. He staggers. His song function activates involuntarily, voice warped and glitching. And friends just can't be found. Hammerbro lands. Another hammer, straight to the chest compartment. The boxing glove mechanism sparks, jams, fires uselessly into the sand. Like a bridge over troubled water. One final hammer, overhead, brutal crunch. I will lay me. Gato collapses, sparking, his eyes dim, flicker. One last line escapes his failing speakers, soft and sad. Down. Dark. Gato, eliminated by Hammerbro. The crowd gasps, then erupts. Someone in a Chrono Trigger cosplay throws their drink. Amo Empool has been walking, slowly, dreamily, toward the combatants. Her boots leave strange ripples in the air, something invisible spreading. Scout catches a whiff. His eyes glaze. Ma? Vendetta freezes. Through his mask, he sees a woman, not any woman. Valerie. V, it's me. The knife in his hand trembles, falls to the sand. Amo giggles, clapping her hands together like a child at a puppet show. How beautiful! Love makes everything stop. Love makes everything so soft. She circles them slowly, inhaling their grief, their longing, their desperate aching need. Her orange eyes flutter with pleasure. The fast boy sees his mother. The masked man sees... She leans close to Vendetta, sniffing deeply. Oh, oh, that's delicious. So much pain, so much loss. She died, didn't she? And you couldn't save her. Vendetta doesn't respond. He's reaching toward the hallucination, fingers trembling. Valerie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Shh. Amo steps back, spreading her arms wide. Fight each other. Scout turns. Through the haze, he sees not Vendetta, but something threatening his mother, something in a mask, something dangerous. Get away from her! Scout growls, raising his scattergun. Get away from my ma! Vendetta sees a fingerman, one of Norse Fire's dogs, standing between him and Valerie. His hand finds another knife. You will not touch her. Not again. Never again. Yes, yes, yes! Amo bounces on her heels, giggling. Fight for love. Kill for love. Show Amo what love really means. Scout fires. Vendetta dodges, barely, the pellets tearing through his cape. He closes the distance, blade flashing. Scout blocks with his bat, metal shrieking against metal. I'll kill you! Scout screams, tears streaming down his face. I'll kill you for her! Die, fascist! Vendetta hisses, driving a knee into Scout's stomach. Die like the rest! They tear into each other, Scout's speed against Vendetta's precision. Scattergun blasts and knife strikes, blood on the violet sand. Amo watches, hugging herself with delight. This is love, she whispers. This is what Mr. taught Amo. Love hurts. Love makes you bleed. Vendetta's blade opens Scout's arm. The boy screams, and something in that scream cuts through. Not to Scout, to Vendetta. That voice, young, frightened, in pain. Vendetta hesitates. Valerie, I never ever saw or heard her. He forces himself to look, really look, past the illusion, past the desperate wanting. A boy. Just a boy, bleeding, crying, fighting for a mother who isn't there. This isn't real. Vendetta's mind is a fortress built on years of torture, years of discipline, years of refusing to break, no matter what they did to him. Larkel made him. Larkel forged him. And no scent, however sweet, can unmake what that fire created. No, he whispers. He turns. Amo's smile falters. What? What are you? You are not Valerie. Vendetta's voice is ice. Valerie is dead. I held her memory sacred for 20 years. I know what she smells like, girl. There is no scent. She smelled like hope, like everything I lost. He takes a step toward Amo. You smell like desperation. Amo stumbles backward, boots flickering, pumping out more pheromones. No, stop! You're supposed to love her! You're supposed to... I do love her. Vendetta draws his final knife. That's how I know you're lying. Stop him! Amo shrieks at Scout. Kill him! Your mother wants you to! But Scout is on his knees, bleeding, the spell cracking. No, 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 no! I don't want this to be like that! Vendetta moves. Amo tries to run, but her boots are too big, failing her when she needs them most. She manages 3 steps before the knife finds her back. She gasps, falls. Vendetta stands over her, breathing hard. Love, he says quietly, is not a weapon. Love is not control. Love is letting go. Amo coughs blood, staring up at him with those orange eyes. The childish rage is gone. Only confusion remains. But Mister said, he said love was... Whoever you are talking about, they lied to you. Her eyes fill with tears, real ones this time. Then, what is love? What is it really? Vendetta kneels beside her. For a moment, the mask almost seems gentle. Something you deserved to know. Something you should have been shown. Amo's breath rattles. Her hand reaches up, not to attack, but to touch the mask, the cold porcelain smile. You would have been a good mister. Her hand falls. Amo Empool eliminated by Vendetta. The Gachiakuta section is utterly silent. Several fans are openly weeping. Someone holds up a sign that simply reads, "She deserved better." The sign is also crying, it's unclear how. Scout stumbles to his feet, clutching his wounded arm. The haze is gone. He stares at Vendetta, at the blood on both of them. I almost... You were deceived. Vendetta retrieves his knife, cleans it on his cape. There is no shame in being deceived, only in staying deceived. Scout is quiet for a moment. They stand together in the violet sand, two killers sharing something that might, in another context, be called grief. Scout wipes his nose with his uninjured arm. Aight, we cool? We are cool. Then let's kill everything else in this arena before I start actually crying, yeah? Vendetta almost laughs. The Mogwai passes between them, chirping in a tune so adorable it physically hurts. Its big eyes reflect the bioluminescent pools ahead. Scout gestures weakly with his bat. What about... Leave it. Vendetta sheathes his knife. It seeks only water. Right, yeah. Thirsty little guy. Scout watches it go. We ain't monsters. A pause. I mean, we are monsters, but not to whatever that is. High above, Zurubang watches. One hand idly checks the arena's clock. 11:57 p.m. He smiles. Let's see about that monster thing, little runner. Legion is laughing and crying simultaneously. Three personalities are fighting for control. Fire erupts from his left hand, ice from his right. His hair has turned purple. Pick a power, 18 shouts, launching herself at him. Any power! Make this interesting! Legion's eyes snap to solid gold. You want interesting? Reality folds. Android 18 throws a punch that should shatter mountains, and it passes through empty space. Legion is everywhere. Legion is nowhere. The arena floor becomes the ceiling. Gravity reverses, then triples, then ceases to exist entirely. 18 floats, disoriented for the first time in decades. What? I am Legion. The voice comes from all directions. I am the thousand. I am the space between thoughts. Let me... He appears behind her. His hand passes through her back, not damaging but reaching, into her systems, into the quantum framework of her android mind. Let me take control now. 18's eyes widen. Warning signals cascade through her processors. Something is rewriting her combat protocols. Sleep. Her eyes flicker, dim. She begins to fall. The Dragon Ball section screams in horror. This isn't possible. This can't be possible. Android 18 doesn't lose. Legion floats above her descending form, all thousand minds finally unified in purpose. His eyes burn like dying suns. This is what Omega means. This is what... Pop. The sound is small, insignificant, a soap bubble bursting. but Legion hears it. Pop. He turns. In the corner of the arena, near the violet tide pools, the little Mogwai is convulsing. Water drips from its fur. Its adorable chirping has become something else, a wet, gurgling sound. Pop, pop, pop. New creatures tear free from its back, wet, writhing. Their eyes aren't innocent anymore. Legion knows what is happening next. And something in him breaks. Not breaks apart, breaks through. David Haller surfaces, the real David, the frightened boy buried under 1,000 screaming voices. "Oh God," he whispers. The golden god personality rages. "No! We're winning! We are—" "Shut up." David's voice is quiet, firm. He watches the new Mogwai, 5 of them now, wet and chirping, scramble toward a fruit tree, watching them eat, just eat, the most natural thing in the world, and seconds later watches the spines erupt, the teeth sharpen. He watches something pure and sweet and harmless transform into chaos incarnate. Not because it chose to, but because it couldn't help it. "That's me," David breathes. That's exactly me. The god personality howls. "You are nothing! You are the weakest of us!" "I'm the original." David's eyes clear, blue, human. Below him, Android 18 reboots. Her systems clear. She catches herself before hitting the ground, processors recalibrating. She looks up at Legion, at David, floating above her with tears streaming down his face. He gestures toward the Gremlins, now fully formed, cackling and scrambling across the rocks. Even the most innocent thing in this arena, even that pure, beautiful little creature, had something dark inside it. He descends slowly, feet touching the violet sand, then simply sits. Android 18 scans him. No hostile intent, no gathering power, just a broken young man watching chaos unfold. She sits next to him. "You're not gonna fight, huh?" she asks. "No." "So boring. It could be a good fight against you." "Isn't me." David hugs his knees. "I'm tired of letting them win so I can win. What's the point?" They watch in silence as the Gremlins descend on the battlefield. Scout sees the Gremlins moving towards him. "V, we've got incoming!" Vendetta draws his blades. "Chaos incarnate." Vendetta's mask tilts toward Hammerbro, who's already hurling projectiles at the nearest Gremlin. At least the turtle has the right idea. Hammerbro is in his element. Hammers fly with machine gun precision, catching one Gremlin mid-leap, sending it spinning into a rock where it thrashes and screams. "Yeah, get some, Shellboy!" Scout cheers, firing his scattergun into the swarm. But the Gremlins are fast, unpredictable. They don't fight like warriors, they fight like chaos. One latches onto Hammerbro's leg, another onto his shell, a third finds Gato's wreckage and emerges with a salvaged firework launcher cackling with glee. "Oh no!" Scout breathes. Fireworks explode across the arena. Vendetta shields Scout with his cape, but Hammerbro takes a rocket directly to the chest. The Koopa staggers, shell cracked, hammers falling from his grip. 2 more Gremlins pile onto him, teeth and claws and manic laughter. "Shellboy!" Scout tries to reach him, but a Gremlin blocks his path, wielding a broken piece of Gato like a weapon. Hammerbro fights. Even now, even with his shell cracking, he fights. 1 hammer left. He brings it down on a Gremlin's skull with everything he has. Crunch! The Gremlin goes limp. But 2 more take its place. They find the crack in his shell. They push. Hammerbro makes one final sound, a defiant turtle roar, before they tear him apart. Hammerbro eliminated by Gremlins! Scout whispers, V, let's end this. Vendetta nods. What follows is 2 minutes of precise, brutal efficiency. Scout is speed, scattergun blasts and bat swings, never stopping, never slowing. Gremlins can't hit what they can't catch. Vendetta is death. Every knife finds its mark, every movement economical, every strike lethal. 1 gremlin down, scattergun to the face. 2, knife through the throat. 3, bat to the skull, follow-up shot to confirm. 4, Vendetta's boot on its neck, blade through the eye. 5, the last one, the one with the firework launcher, drops its weapon and bolts. Not to hide, though. Oh no, you don't! Scout realizes it a split second before disaster. He speeds up as fast as he can, and his final shell catches the gremlin in the back, 3 feet from the tide pool. It collapses, claws still reaching for the waves. Smart little bastard, Scout breathes. It was gonna make more. Vendetta nods grimly. We would have been overrun. Gremlins eliminated by Scout and Vendetta. Silence. Scout doubles over, hands on knees, breathing hard. That was messed up. Vendetta cleans his blade. His knee is worse now. The earlier wound reopened. Agreed. Where'd they come from? That fuzzy thing just... A tiny chirp. Both fighters spin, weapons raised. Under a large violet leaf, trembling, is the original Mogwai. It's curled into a ball, enormous eyes wet with terror, watching the carnage it inadvertently spawned. Scout scattergun weavers. It's the same one, the thirsty one. So it would appear. Vendetta doesn't lower his knife. The Mogwai chirps again, a sad, frightened sound. It looks at the remains of its offspring, at the destruction, at the 2 killers standing over it. It doesn't run, it just shakes. Act 4. Endgame. Remaining fighters. Android 18, minor reality displacement disorientation, otherwise pristine. Legion, untouched, unclear, understood? Scout, winded, minor cuts, running low on bonk. Vendetta, knee damaged, mobility reduced, still lethal. Mogwai, in total fear, feeling guilty and cuter than ever before. Across the arena, Android 18 turns to David. His eyes are flickering a little again. She feels the battle he has. You see that? David stops, looks up, sees the Mogwai, sees Scout and Vendetta standing over it, not killing it. It didn't eat, 18 says. Despite every instinct telling it to, it chose not to. So? Trust me, I'm an android, and meanwhile I have a child, so... 18's voice is unusually soft. Maybe you can help yourself. Maybe the voices don't have to win. Maybe the original, she gestures at him, can choose to stay the original. David stares at the Mogwai. The Mogwai stares back. 2 creatures defined by what lives inside them. 2 creatures fighting against their own nature. 2 creatures who, against all odds, choose not to become monsters. David's eyes fill with tears. That's such a stupid analogy, he whispers. Then he smiles. It's not David's smile. 18 reacts instantly, but not fast enough. It really is, says the voice that is no longer David, because the Mogwai is weak, and I am not. Snap. Scout disintegrates mid-sentence. His final words, "Hey, what's that guy?" scattered across dimensions. Snap. Vendetta's mask cracks, then his skull, then reality itself around him. He doesn't even have time for a final quote. Snap. The Mogwai. Gone. A constellation before it can chirp. Android 18 launches herself at him. Snap. She freezes. Every system, every process, every quantum pathway in her android brain locked in place. You almost had me, Legion says, circling her frozen form. David almost gave up this battle. He almost believed that stupid little rat meant something, that he could choose, that he could fight his nature. He leans close to 18's frozen face. But here's the truth. David is his nature, and his nature is me. Snap. Scout. Eliminated by Legion. Vendetta. Eliminated by Legion. Mogwai. Eliminated by Legion. Android 18. Eliminated by Legion. Act 5. Victor. Winner, Legion. The arena falls silent. Not the excited silence before a roar, not the held breath silence of anticipation. True silence, the silence of a graveyard. Legion, the god personality, the golden-eyed thing wearing David's face, floats in the center of the arena. Above him, 4 new constellations join the sky. Scout frozen mid-run, Vendetta's mask serene in starlight, the Mogwai curled peacefully among the cosmos, Android 18 captured in eternal combat stands. Zurubang descends slowly, all 4 arms folded, studying the victor with something that might be disappointment, or fascination, or both. Ladies and gentlemen, he announces, his voice subdued. Your winner! Legion lands softly on the violet sand. The golden glow in his eyes flickers. Thank you, the god voice echoes. Thank you for this arena, this stage, this... He stops. His hand is trembling. This... David is there again. For another second, blue eyes. But quickly they turn golden again. Legion walks toward the arena's exit. The dome is already dissolving, reality stitching itself back together like a wound healing. I'm sorry, David whispers to them, his voice not the god's. I'm so sorry. The golden presence steers. Do not apologize for victory. Do not... Shut up. The arena empties. The stars fade. And in the silence that follows, Zurubang reshuffles his cards. He pulls the next 8 names. Because there's always a next battle.